when I went balls to the wall on one of my, I guess it was my Peugeot or whatever it was that I had there, I talked about it, that road bike that I had that was too tall for me but really fast, like stupid fast. I made it from the 11 kilometers anyway out. I made that I did that in like 25 minutes. But mind you, that's when I was like early 20s or whatever, in better shape, and yeah, it was much faster, although I was quite impressive how fast I was on that birthday yesterday. It's just, it was so uncomfortable. It was really hard on the knees, and right now I'm going for as low impact as I can get away with, right? So and the problem with that is when I start pushing, what I mean by pushing is like when I start sprinting a little bit. Yes, I was sprinting a little bit on the Bertha, which probably made up for the lost time of the seat, messing around with the seat. But had that bike stayed adjusted the entire way, I probably would have done it well under an hour, which anything under an hour is okay, because you got to think, an hour there, an hour back, you're adding 2 hours to your day, right? Now I like cycling, but not when I have to work in between the there and the back and all burnt out. I want to make it as easy on myself and as comfortable for myself as possible. So I need a bike that, you know, again, I don't need to have something that's fast enough for Tour de France, but something that I'm not going to be sitting on it for more than 40-45 minutes. Now on the other blue Supercycle, which is faster than this one, mainly because I think I have the aluminum hub and wheel. This thing has a side stand on it, and I think that's where the weight difference is, and that little bit of weight difference slows this thing down just a little more. Mind you, I can imagine the consistency from one of these bikes to the next is not that much, so this one might be a couple of pounds more to begin with. It functions well, like in that sense, but it's slow, you know. Like this top gear right here, this is like the cruise of the Bertha in the mid gear. You know what I mean? Like, you wouldn't think it, but yeah. And of course, aero what? Yeah, you could keep your stupid aero bikes. I'm just kidding, I want one. But the point I'm getting at is that the longer I'm on the bike, the more hurting I am the next day. So if I could get the Bertha to do the trip, my goal is 50 minutes with that bike. Now mind you, that bike is like 50-60 pounds. Like, I mean, you know, like that's what hurts your knees, that's what hurts your back, you know, that's what, you know, kind of kills you off, right, and gives you all the damage. And for me, I'm already sore enough as it is, just doing the normal stuff I do. The last thing I need is to damage myself, right? So I am looking at new bikes. I'm not writing off the car yet. My dad tried the battery in the truck yesterday and he said it was stone dead, but then he tried it this morning and it fired right up, because that truck is hard to start. You have to get the gear shifter in neutral for it to start. And if you don't get it just right, it won't engage. And he tried it this morning, fired right up. So I'm still going with, I don't think it's the battery, but I want to do a couple more tests before I splurge for another battery. And I haven't charged it up either. That's the thing, it's been sitting a couple of days, I haven't charged it up. And today I'm gonna go get some battery cable material and some lugs and see what I can do there. And my goal is quite simple, is basically, don't miss my okay, I gotta get across here. There we go. Don't miss my client's yard. I wasn't able to cut the grass last week because it was raining. See, like if I could ride like in this configuration on this bike, like sitting upright like this, that would be great. But remember guys, I don't have access to like quick convenient access to like bike shops and stuff like that, especially used bike shops. They're like my favorite. A little caveat, like depending on, like for me, I'm just kind of like, you know, life is fine no matter, you know, it doesn't matter what's happening. I'm just like, okay, whatever, you know, it is what it is. Yesterday was a hard day, but I did triumphantly, you know, when I got back and I saw my time, it was like, it changed my mood, because I was just like, okay, through all the chaos of that other bike, here I am, you know, getting back and forth much faster, right? So I gotta get the mower out. Gotta check my time. Take a sniff of water. It was scorching hot the other day. And today it's like 15 degrees. It's like how does anybody adjust to this? You can't. You just can't. It's Canada, man. It's like, what's the weather? Wait 5 minutes. You know, how's the weather? Wait 5 minutes. So, start my time. Good, my goal was to get here for about 9. I'll be done by 11. And, let me put this on the step. But anyway, yeah, like if you could take those bikes and put an aluminum seat post on it, aluminum bars, and get the riser, one of those either comeback risers or just the high riser like that. This seat, what's weird is that there's no center, so it's comfortable, but you need to be sitting completely flat for it to work. Otherwise, the hinge of your legs are right here, and that's kind of, yeah, a little not good over long distances. We'll just say that. Grab that. Got my pen, my paper. I better have my gloves in here. My hearing protectors. Okay, so I got this. I meant to call my client last night and let him know well, we already talked this week, so it's like, okay, yeah, he knows what I'm up to, so cut your grass. And then people ask me, well, hey, why don't you just fix your car? Well, I'm gonna be working all weekend, so again, it's the time that I don't have. Like, that's the problem, like with my season. Once it's go, whatever I have has to work for the entire season, or, you know, if it breaks down, I just do not have time to work on it, and I can't afford to pay other people to work on it. So that's where I'm at. So, hey, wait a minute. Yeah, okay, yeah. So that's, it's got a different derailleur than my other one. So I guess, yeah, yeah, my other one, I think it has Shimano, but it's like, if you can get like lightweight stuff on it, like the rims on this look like they're aluminum, or are they steel? Oh no, they're steel. They're steel. I see the rust. Where's that spoke rust? But anyway, if you could put all like aside, you can't really do much with the crank. They don't make like these cranks are usually not upgradable. So you got to live with that 10-pound crank. Like those things literally weigh 10 pounds. You wouldn't think it. Yeah, like you can get an aluminum stand or just take the stand right off. I kind of like the stand. So for short range, this is fine. As a commuter bike, I would need to size up quite a bit. So like this frame is too small for me for sure. This frame is a 50 or 28 inch, so it's just a little bit too short for me. Like I can get the legs set up, but you can't get the stack and the reach set up right. The reach is okay, but the stack is too low, so it's way too low. It needs to be like literally up 4 inches or so. You know, like I want to be sitting as upright as I can on this thing, because I'm not using it. I'm not using it as a mountain bike per se, so I'm using it more as a commuter, right? So comfort's more of the priority than off-roadage. But that said, the Super Berth will ride again as soon as I get a chance to redo the seat, because it is the most comfy bike out of all the bikes, right? And that is kind of important, but especially if you got to be on the bike for a long period of time. Can of gas on the back. So the point I'm making is that if I can get the Super Bertha to stay stable on the seat, which what I did is I moved the seat all the way back. Okay, so like all the leverage is on the back. Like on this one, you can't move it back very far. It's back as far as it'll go, but there's not a lot of leverage on the back, right? So on the other one, there was too much leverage on the back, and that's why the seat kind of let go on me. So if you put it in the middle, at least if it goes loose, at least it'll balance, and then you can sort of stay on it for a bit. But my biggest stupidity yesterday was not bringing my ratchets with me. You know, so I could fix the problem right there on the side of the road. So tools, guys, tools, bring them. Doesn't matter how far you go. I learned that lesson years ago, but it seems like I forgot the lesson and I paid dearly for it. But the fact that I still made it with that 60-pound bike, or you know, 50-60-pound bike. I mean, this thing was almost 50 pounds. You wouldn't believe it, but it's like 48 pounds, 49 pounds. Like, it is heavy. The other one's maybe about 45, just because it's, you know, again, a little bit lighter for whatever reason, other than the aluminium front end or fork on it, or wheel. But the point I'm making is, yeah, have tools, always have tools, because if not, you'll pay dearly, and you'll spend the whole night moaning and groaning about how sore you are. But I'm remarkably nowhere near as sore as I thought I was going to be. I was really worried about my knees for today, but they're not too bad. I did stand up a good proportion of the